And we're gonna move on to the next topic. The next topic is Young Thug. The YSL RICO case has started, man. Y'all need to check out the homie Pico channel. Pico has been reporting on it. I think they go live every day. Shit like that in the courtroom. I don't know. As a person who been in the courtroom, as a person that know that courtroom is a public lynching, I don't want to see no trials. Yeah, I don't want to see none of that shit. I don't want to tune in or none of that shit. I'm traumatized by that shit. I do not want to be nowhere near the courthouse at all. I don't want to hear that motherfucking gavel drop and the nigga, look here, that shit. Yeah. I do not want to hear that shit, see that shit, participate in that shit, or none of that shit. I know it's entertainment for some people, but for a nigga that been lynched in that bitch and that gavel, look, I went in that bitch at 17 and that gavel did this. I ain't pop up till I was 25. I was like, God damn, that motherfucker dropped and changed my appearance and everything. That bitch sent me to the future. Yeah, Robert Hockley, you are hereby sentenced to serve 8 years in the Texas Department of I popped up, I was 25, nigga. I don't know what. They hit that gavel on me right now. I may wake up in a casket, nigga. I may be in the ground already. I don't want shit to do with that motherfucking gavel, nigga. I'm traumatized, nigga. That motherfucker worked magic, nigga, when they swing that bitch. Yeah, motherfucker, like, man, who do you respect? I argue with the DEA. The bitch trying to take my life. I ain't arguing with the judge. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm not, nigga. That motherfucking gavel. That motherfucker is a magic wand, nigga. Fuck Harry Potter. Fuck the Harry Potter wand. Get that motherfucking gavel. Motherfucker that got that gavel in your hand, nigga, that motherfucker knocked. Look here. Bing, you'll wake up goddamn me shit. Straight up. Yeah, my little brother. Nigga, he went in at 16. Right now, that nigga finna turn 45. Nigga, that motherfucking gavel is for real. So I'm not interested in looking in the courtroom at all. Do you hear what I'm saying? I'm not looking at the court. I'm not looking at no bitch ass ID channel. I ain't looking at cops. I used to fight niggas in jail that wanted to watch cops. Wake up in the county, niggas watching cops. Nigga, I done whoop niggas ass over watching cops. I done got put in solitary confinement because I don't want to be around niggas watching cops. I'm not interested in that shit. That shit is not entertainment for me, nigga, at all. You know, for some people it is. But nevertheless, we are here at the trial Young Thug and the YSL case, right? And this is what I want to bring up about this case, right? To show y'all how when you hit this goddamn courtroom, right? It's very little explaining you could do. This is what I'm telling y'all, right? When you get to the courtroom, this is a place of delusions, a place of lies. Some people are telling their story, this story, that story, but everybody is trying to convince you, and you are in here fighting for your life. So you think, young men and women, you think it's as simple as, oh, I didn't do that, and all I got to do is go tell that I didn't do that. It don't work like that, right? It does not work like that. And this is a key point I want to point at this trial. So he got the name YSL, right? And he called himself Young Thug. He is in court telling people that Young Thug means something else. Hold on. Hold on real quick, y'all. Let's see what's going on. G County Apparel, can we help you? Hello? Oh, nuh-uh. Yeah. Look at the 11. All right. Hey, so he's in court, and look at this shit, y'all. Look at this shit. This shit get crazy. This is why I say don't fuck around with these white folks. Don't fuck around with this courthouse. Your ass is going down. Yeah, slavery still exists. Go to court and find out, nigga. Don't go to fucking child support court. None of that shit. Your ass do not have a chance, and you ain't gonna be able to explain that, hey, your honor, the rubber just broke. They not trying to hear none of that shit. Once you locked in that system, It's all kind of bullshit. And here we go. This is Young Thug lawyer trying to tell the people in the court what the word thug means. What do y'all think? What do y'all think the word thug means? Right? What do y'all think the word thug stand for? This is Young Thug's lawyer trying to tell the court what the word thug means. Lock the door. Don't be trying to park all next to the goddamn curb because it's raining outside. Yeah. What you mean? Wait till that rain stop. Get that Jerry curl wet. Go on, get your little Jerry curl wet. I ain't got my umbrella today. Yeah, go on, get your goddamn Jerry curl wet. Yeah. It is dry. Yeah, that's my niece showing up with her hair ain't done, trying to dodge the rain. What's she dodging the rain for? Yeah, she dodging the rain. But what do y'all think? Why this nigga's in court trying to explain this, y'all? This is what he's saying. Thug mean. This nigga, look, you laughing. Did you see that shit? I see what slime mean and everything. What slime mean? These niggas is in here trying to explain what thug mean. That this nigga say thug mean truly humbled under God. That's what thug mean. I mean, just come on, y'all. This nigga is in here lying like a motherfucker. Now listen, but I'm gonna tell you, it's an old thing, it's an old saying, right? If a motherfucker say this, motherfucker say, Hockley, you broke. I say, all right, nigga, I'm broke, you rich. Now we both lying. You ever heard of that? Say, yeah. Now we both lying. So that nigga is saying thug means truly humbled under God. The motherfucking DA gotta lie for their ass too. He go to DA lie, right? Say, okay, y'all gonna play that game. The DA done took this motherfucker lyrics, right? Now, he was talking about something else in the lyrics, but look how the DA done spent this nigga lyrics. Like, man, y'all don't want nothing to do with that motherfucking courtroom, nigga. That courtroom is wicked as a motherfucker, man. It is witchcraft at its motherfucking finest, nigga. And what's online in that courtroom is your motherfucking soul. Listen to what I'm telling you. What's online in the courtroom is your soul. Y'all are sitting there watching Jeffrey's soul, right, being auctioned off or debated off. That's what you looking at when you in that bitch. You was in the courtroom fighting for your soul. Y'all don't understand the spiritual ramifications of that courtroom and that motherfucking. That's why I'm calling the gavel a wand, right? Y'all not understanding what the fuck going on in there, right? But this is for your motherfucking soul. Yeah, you are at the motherfucking devil's playground, nigga, and this is for your fucking soul. And some people then played themselves into this situation, him being one of them, right? But this is what the DA took this nigga lyrics and flipped it around. Y'all not gonna be able to explain this shit. So Lil Uzi Vert had got a $24 million diamond put in the middle of his forehead, and Young Thug rapped about it in a fly way. But that ain't what the DA said he did, right? The DA saying this what this nigga meant and trying to say the state says that when Young Thug said 24 million on a nigga head, he was talking about putting a bounty or hit someone. In reality, Thug was talking about the 24 million diamond Lil Uzi Vert put on his forehead. I don't think y'all understand how wicked and twisted this courtroom shit gets, right? And I'm saying that to say, if y'all think it's as easy as to walk in the courtroom and explain yourself, you are absolutely wrong, my nigga. You are absolutely wrong. If y'all think that's how it works, oh, he spit on me first, so I did this. If you don't have no video or no recording that they could play in that bitch, ain't no telling the truth in that bitch. Ain't no motherfucking telling the truth. And then all the DA has to do is get one person. This is why people condemn snitching. They could get one person to lie on you and say you did it. You out of there. Because the person saying you did it, your lawyer has to discredit them in front of the jury. And that's hard to do. Don't let it be two people saying you did it. Man, you really out of there. There's no explaining. So my whole point here, and I'm not going to stay on this topic long, is to let the public know and to let boys and girls know, understand, you are no longer in your mama house or your daddy house or your parents' house. You are no longer at school where you can explain it and argue back and forth. When you enter that courtroom, your ass is in the trouble that they say you can't get out of. Whether you did it or didn't do it, proving your innocence is way harder than you think, especially when there's no truth here. Anything flies. It don't have to be the truth when you get in that courtroom. They don't need the truth. All they really need is a witness. And your ass is out of here. You will be fighting the rest of your life trying to prove that witness wrong. And there's no clarifying that or fixing that. Matter of fact, I could pull up another situation where that just happened to a motherfucker that been in there. That just happened to what's the boy? C Murder. Can I pull that up? I don't know if I got that, but C Murder just went through that. He went all the way to the goddamn Supreme Court, and he got a life sentence, right? He went to the Supreme Court, and the witnesses that told on him recanted their statements, and the Supreme Court still upheld his life sentence, nigga. He ain't getting out of prison. It ain't that much explaining going on in that bitch. That's what y'all need to realize. And they do not give a fuck about right or wrong. It's what you can prove beyond a shadow of a doubt, whether you are innocent or guilty. And that shit got nothing to do with the truth. Nothing to do with the truth. This why motherfuckers cop plea bargains all the time. This why motherfuckers cop out. Nigga, you better have some real solid motherfucking evidence. And if you don't, you better create it. Because if they don't have it, they gonna create it. And they gonna bag your ass. That's what y'all need to understand about that case as y'all look at it. Your ass will get all fucked up, right? All fucked up. You will be hemmed up and jammed up. And when they drop this motherfucking gavel, your ass is gonna be out of here. I wish that nigga the best, but I'm glad I'm not him. I don't want to be in his situation. I don't put myself in them situations. There go that gangster shit for y'all right there. And they finna drop that gavel on his ass and send that nigga to Mars. Damn, CEO, why you say they send him to Mars? Because by the time he get out that bitch, we gonna be going to Mars. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's how much time this nigga ass finna get sent out for, nigga. When he come back, space travel to Mars is gonna be a thing, nigga. Yeah, that motherfucking warrant in the form of a gavel, send your ass to Pluto, and you didn't even know it till you wake up and you there. So hey, that's my speech on that one, man. That's my spiel. The YSL case has started, and all that bullshit, all that gangster shit is out the window. Now you goddamn me fighting for your motherfucking soul. If y'all like watching that shit, watch it, but understand what you're looking at, right? You are looking at witchcraft at its finest. Yeah, you are watching a display of witchcraft at its finest, hidden behind black clothes and gavels and suits and conversations. It's a whole ritual going on, right? If you had to pull that shit back, it'll be a big old bonfire. Motherfuckers walking around that bitch saying chants and chanting. This is a whole ritual going on for these people's souls, man. So hey, pray for them. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, I'm glad I'm not them, man. And with that, I got to digress. That's where we get off at. Straight like.